gonna put them to the side. I'm not even gonna worry about so much garbage. Okay, clean workspace. Now we're gonna open up the Love is Trust. Royal Langnickel posted that they were having a Mother's Day sale for half off of pretty much everything. I bought 2 sets right away. Right away. The shipping. Ooh, I didn't even tell you about the shipping. I bought my sets that Friday that they announced it, but they were not processed until that following Monday. But they shipped out. They were processed on Monday, they shipped on Tuesday, and they arrived on Wednesday. Okay, same thing, the Faux Snakeskin. It's a different pattern. It's very small scaled and pretty consistent all the way out, all the way through. The same logo, the same snap. Gonna open it up. They are covered in the same plastic. Put them all back in. This one's gonna be a little bit longer because, like I said, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 brushes in this collection. We'll go biggest to smallest. We have a powder brush, which is a different shape than the cheeky brush. It's a little bit more pointed and a little bit more flat, but it is also a powder brush. They call it a large powder. And then they call this one a large powder. And then they call this one just a powder brush. So I think from now on I will just compare this set to this set so that you can see the difference between the two. So there's a powder brush. There's a duo fiber stippling brush. They say that this is just a stippler. This is not for complexion or whatever. Let me go get the box again. Okay. They say that the stippler is a flat-topped flat-topped full circle brush, ideal for lightweight application and blending foundations. Okay, so you'd put the foundation on with this, you'd blend it with this. I would just blend it with this, but whatever. I kind of knew I wasn't going to use this brush all that much when I bought this set. This one and this one both. I bought this set more or less for the plethora of eyeshadow brushes that it comes with. We'll get into that in a second. Okay, moving on. We have the foundation brush. Oh, one of these hairs is longer, but it's not loose, so there's no shedding issues. It's just longer. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there he is. You see him? No. There. Oh, there you go. You can see. Okay. Whatever. This is a foundation brush. Flat. Looks like a large concealer brush. Any other foundation brush you've ever seen. Nothing special. Okay. What is this? This, I believe, is the contour brush. Yes, it is. This is the contour brush. Okay, now I am going to show you a comparison because the other set doesn't have one like this, and I do. It is the Ecotools Blusher Bronzer Multi-Tool. Okay, it's the same shape as this, but it's much smaller. The next biggest brush I have is the same shape as the last one, and it is called the Angled Shader. These are really long bristles, I feel like, for eyeshadow brushes, but maybe I'm just not experienced with, you know, all these different kinds of brushes all the time. These are the first higher end brushes that I've purchased. I wouldn't necessarily say that they are higher end strictly just because they are affordable, but they are definitely very good quality, I can tell so far. This is the crease brush. That it looks shorter on camera, but in person the bristles are like an inch long. Fatty here. This is the small shader brush. It's really big. Let's see, what about the other one here? I guess I can get rid of this box and keep this box. Okay. Where did that brush go? Okay. This is the medium eye shader from the Cheeky box. This is the small eye shader from the Cheeky box. And this is the small eye shader from the Love is Trusting box. Yeah, the small one from the Love is Trusting, this one on the right, is bigger than the Cheeky brush. Okay, the next biggest brush is the Line and Smudge. Oh, this one's big. What am I gonna smudge with this? My contour? Oh, man. This is just so big. Okay, sorry, I'm just making sure my camera's still recording. We have a large concealer brush, which I feel like is kind of small. The bristles are long, it's really flat. They're pretty stiff, but they are also soft. I don't think I would use this as a concealer brush because when you're laying your concealer, you want to dab it and you don't want to move it. With a stiff brush with stiff bristles, it's going to move it. I will probably use this as a packing brush for wet eyeshadows, like when you use your Fix Plus to wet down your eyeshadows so that they, you know, they stick better. I will probably use this eyeshadow brush. We have the Mini Flat Smudger. This is more of what I consider a smudger brush. This is what I consider a large smudger brush, actually. But I didn't name the brushes, and I'm not going to argue with the people who did because they're beautiful and they feel good in the hand and they feel good on the face. That tickled. So I'm not going to argue. I'll just use them for whatever I use them for. Okay, and here is a Nether smudger brush. This is more of a decent size. This is the, it just says smudger. Okay, so we have the mini smudger, that one, the just standard smudger, that one, and then we have the line and smudge. This one I feel like would be great for darkening, deepening, defining, even blending out the crease. This is going to be a great crease brush. A great crease brush. So 3 smudgers in that collection. And then finally we have this tiny little guy. What is he going to be? He is going to be a brow angle brush. It's got a cap on it. He is very, very small. Oh, ooh, I lost my voice there. He is very small, and he compares to the Cheeky brush by about half. This is the Cheeky brush, and this is the Love is Trusting brush. So, I don't know about you, but I really appreciate that these are not doubles. I appreciate that each brush has its, or each box has its own brushes. Even though they're, you know, they're named the same and they have the same purpose, they are still very different brushes, which is great because you're not getting dupes, and you can always find, like, I will probably use this in the tail and this in the bulkier part of my eyebrow. You know, I will always find a use for all these different brushes, so that is really neat. I've already done my makeup today for this video. Film my makeup tomorrow, and you can get kind of a demo and a review, even though I'm pretty sure it's going to be great and everything's going to be awesome, and I can tell you that right now. So if you appreciated my fumbling through trash and box opening and review and comparison and everything that I've done today, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and we can be friends, and we will open some more things together and go through some more stuff together and grow together and just do everything together and be best friends. Hit the subscribe button and like and share with your friends and put some comments down there, or whatever, or don't, you know, whatever. So I love y'all, and I will see you in my next video.